Always a pleasure to catch up with Jackie Bradley Jr. Listen, a wild one last night. I know over your 10-year career, you've seen some crazy games out there. Anything that stood out to you while you were watching before you went up there at bat off the bench? Anything that stood out to you?
That we needed to make every run count. It was a game of runs, and obviously the team with the most runs were going to win the ball game. So we wanted to make sure we had more runs than they did.
And you actually added to that run total, coming off the bench, hitting that home run off a lefty. Thank you very much. I talked to Whit about, his limited experience in pinch hitting because, like you guys have been everyday players for most of your careers. What is the preparation like for you? Whit told me it takes him at least like a couple of innings to really get prepared to go into a ball game. What's your process? You're warming up the body, and obviously we have information on pitchers and things like that. But I think after that, when your time comes, I think the main focus is just competing. I don't think you're thinking about anything else. It's just you against him, and I just tried to keep it as simple as that. Keeping it simple and then hitting home run, not an easy thing to do, particularly coming off the bench. As a guy who's been in Boston and Milwaukee, you've experienced the laundry cart, the Infinity Gauntlet, I think, and then the Bell in Milwaukee. Here you get to put on the home run jacket. What is that experience like for you?
It's good. I mean, all of those things means that you did something pretty good. So anytime you get to celebrate with your teammates, I'm all for it.
You guys are pulling the same direction, hoping to clinch a postseason berth. You have 22 postseason games under your belt. You're a former World Series most valuable player. What does a veteran like you, Jackie, tell younger guys, more inexperienced guys, about the experience of playing in the postseason and how different it is?
It's different in the sense of there's more coverage, and I feel like every little detail is going to be looked at under a microscope, but it's still the same game, and you just got to continue playing the game like you know how. Obviously, you want to in the playoffs. You're gonna make physical mistakes. That's just gonna happen, just because we're human and we're not perfect. But the team that's able to limit the mental mistakes is usually the team that's gonna come out victorious.
That's interesting because you've been victorious a lot when you were in Boston. Do you see any similarities between some of those playoff teams and this particular team?
Yeah, absolutely. This is a very talented group. It always has been. And now we get a chance to get them in the playoffs and see that experience grow. Experience is vital because you kind of feel like you've kind of been there and you know how to handle the adversity. And I'm excited for them because they're such a great group, and it's going to be fun to watch them perform.
All right, I know Blue Jays fans excited to see JBJ in action, hopefully in the postseason for a long playoff run. Thank you for doing this. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, Jackie Bradley Jr., guys, let's send it back to you.